Picture this, I'm 3 months into owning a 2014 Toyota Camry Hybrid and the battery ends up carking it. Now, how much will it cost me to repair, and will I ever get my money back in fuel savings? I'll be answering these two questions in this video. Welcome to my channel, my name is Dennis. This is a hypothetical story, but it could easily happen when buying a used hybrid outside a manufacturer warranty. This video is in response to a comment left by Gordon in a previous Toyota Camry video that I've done. Now, he asked a great question, one that I think is turning a lot of people off of buying a Toyota hybrid. Now, he said, what about when you get to 150 to 200,000 kilometers and then need to replace your hybrid battery? Usually will only last 9 years, $8,000 to $10,000 cost. Probably need to put that in your spreadsheet. I would never buy a hybrid that's over 10 years old, so resale would depreciate. Now, Gordon raises a few good points here. Yes, if the battery isn't well looked after and serviced by someone who knows what they're doing, they can easily stop working. I'll leave a link in the comment section below where a trained Toyota mechanic goes through the durability of the batteries and what can go wrong if not maintained right. The good news is Gordon's figures to replace the batteries were a long way off. I'll go into this later in the video, what it actually costs me. What I want to answer in this video is it worth taking the risk in buying a Toyota Camry hybrid, or is it best to play it safe and buy the standard petrol one? Alright, let's jump out to the computer and start going over the figures. If you're new to my channel, please don't be put off by my spreadsheet. It's actually very simple to fill out, so I'll quickly go through it. Step 1, we've got car depreciation, running costs and finance. Step 2, we've got fixed costs. And step 3, we've got dimensions, weight and performance. So starting off at step 1, on the left hand side here, I've got the hybrid, and to the right of this, I've just the standard Toyota Camry petrol. So obviously, there's no manufacturing warranty left in these vehicles because they're both, 2014 with 150,000 kilometers on the clock. So the hybrid's doing 5.42 litres per 100 kilometers and the petrol is doing an average 7.8 litres per 100k. Car purchase price. So currently a 2014 Toyota Camry hybrid on car sales is selling anywhere from $22,995 and the petrol one is $15,900. So $7,095 cheaper the petrol. The car sale price. Now I'm looking at an 09 and I'm saying that we're doing an average 10 to 13,000 kilometers a year, so around the 200,000 kilometer mark. Now they're selling for around the $14,888 and the petrol one is $7,500. So there is probably cheaper ones, but they're not as clean as if they were well looked after cars. Ownership duration, we're saying we own the vehicles for 5 years and we're doing on average 13,000 kilometers a year. That's the average distance that we travel here in Australia. So moving on to the forecasted maintenance costs over the life of the vehicle. Now this is how much it cost me to replace the battery, the hybrid battery on the Camry. So I got a price from Skyfleet Toyota here in Taringa. I'd like to thank them for giving me this price. So the battery is going to set me $3,121 including GST. They're allowing 6 hours labor, which comes in at $960. And I asked them how much it would cost me to dispose of the battery. If I'm letting them keep the battery, they'll give me $550 for it. So thank you very much. So to replace the battery on a 2014 Camry will cost me $3,531. And for the petrol one, I'm saying, it's a Toyota Camry at the end of the day. What can go wrong? If anything went wrong in your petrol Camry, let me know in the comment section below. But for the purpose of this, I'm leaving it blank. Now moving on to the servicing costs, I'm getting an average cost per service over 4 services. That's all I could get from Toyota on their website. So that works out to being an average of $552.45 for the hybrid, and the petrol is $534.17, and that's every 15,000 kilometers or 12 months, whichever occurs first. The hybrid is $17.68 more expensive. These are my tire costs and brake costs. Pause the video if you want a closer look at this. I won't go through all the figures. Down here we've got the fuel costs. Both are taking 91 octane fuel, which is currently sitting at $1.80 a litre. Finance opportunity cost, for now we're going to leave it blank, and we're saying that we're buying the vehicles outright. Now moving on to step 2, fixed costs. So registration, they're both 4 cylinders, so to register a 4-cylinder here in Queensland is $773.55, and the insurance, surprisingly, the hybrid's insurance was $138.68 more expensive per year. Cost per month, leaving that blank. One-off payments, leaving that blank. If you're finding this video interesting, please give me a like. That'll help my video be recommended to more people on YouTube. Thank you. Moving on to step 3, dimensions, weight and performance. I won't go through these figures. You can pause it if you want a closer look. I got these figures from car sales. I was surprised to work out that the power in the hybrid is actually down on the petrol and the torque. It's the other way around in the modern hybrids. But yet the acceleration, the hybrid is 1.3 seconds faster 0 to 100, and it weighs 150 kilos more than the petrol one. So I don't know, these figures don't seem to add up. If you know what's going on here, let me know in the comment section below. Now, the moment that we've all been waiting for, was it worth your while buying the hybrid over the petrol one? Let's find out. Drum roll. Now, we see that the total cost of ownership is $31,582 for the hybrid and $31,709 for the petrol. The hybrid is only $127.19 cheaper. So now that is leaving out opportunity costs, because bear in mind you're paying a lot more for the hybrid, so you have a lot of capital out there that you could be earning interest on. So if we put in 5% opportunity cost, we now see that the petrol would have been the cheaper one to buy. Now, this isn't financial advice, this is a calculated guess. So how many kilometers do you need to be doing to justify, buying the hybrid? Let's work that out now. You have to be doing a minimum of 20,000 kilometers to be better off buying the hybrid. And that is, now bear in mind, that is if your battery ends up carking it. If your battery doesn't end up carking it, let's have a play around with it. If your battery goes the life of the car that you have it. So if we remove that and we put this back down to 13,000 kilometers. Now you end up saving almost $1,700 if you buy the hybrid. If you do less than 20,000 kilometers a year and you want to buy a hybrid, it's very important to do a pre-purchase inspection done on the vehicle by a mechanic that specializes in hybrids, and they can, make sure that it has a full service history with Toyota, so they're changing all the filters and looking after the battery, and then you greatly reduce the risk of something going wrong. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe, comment, like, all that good stuff. That'll help my video be recommended to more people on YouTube. Thank you very much. Talk to you soon. Bye for now.